What do you call a man who made the world laugh while secretly breaking every rule in the book? A genius? A creep? Or just Hollywood's first walking contradiction? Charlie Chaplin gave us the Little Tramp, but behind the bowler hat and cane was a man whose personal life made his slapstick look subtle. But how did the world's most beloved comedian become one of its most controversial figures? What dark secrets lurked behind that famous mustache? And why did the man who made millions laugh end up fleeing America like a criminal? This isn't just the story of silent cinema. It's a tale of genius, scandal, and some truly disturbing personal choices. So grab your popcorn, because here are 10 times Charlie Chaplin was more shocking than his movies. Number 1, he had a thing for teenagers, and we mean teenagers. Chaplin didn't just date younger women, he collected them like baseball cards. His first wife, Mildred Harris, 16 when they married. His second wife, Lita Gray, also 16. His fourth wife, Una O'Neill, 18 when he was 54. The man who taught the world to laugh apparently never learned what age-appropriate meant. It was less comedy gold and more FBI watch list material. Number 2, he got kicked out of America for being a communist, maybe. During the Red Scare, the FBI decided Chaplin was a communist sympathizer. Was he? Nobody really knew, but J. Edgar Hoover had a file on him thicker than a phone book, and when Chaplin left for a London premiere in 1952, the US government basically said, "Don't come back." Talk about getting canceled before canceling was cool. Chaplin's response? He moved to Switzerland and gave America the silent treatment for 20 years. Number 3, he refused to talk in movies because he was cheap. Everyone thinks Chaplin was an artistic purist who believed silent films were superior. The truth? He was terrified that sound would ruin his business model. While other studios spent fortunes on new equipment, Chaplin kept making silent movies until 1940. He finally made The Great Dictator with sound, but only because making fun of Hitler required actual words. Even his artistic integrity had a budget. Number 4, he married his fourth wife at her father's funeral. Eugene O'Neill, the famous playwright, died in 1953. His daughter Una was at the funeral, grieving her father. Chaplin was there too, proposing marriage. They'd been secretly dating, but the timing, chef's kiss of inappropriate. Nothing says comfort in your time of loss like, "Hey, want to be wife number 4?" Number 5, he made his kids perform in his movies, whether they wanted to or not. Chaplin had 11 children and treated them like his personal film school. Sidney, Geraldine, Michael, they all got drafted into Dad's productions. No auditions, no choice. It was less family business and more child labor with better catering. One son later said working for Chaplin was like being directed by Napoleon with a megaphone. Number 6, he fought a paternity suit with blood tests and still lost in court. In 1943, actress Joan Barry claimed Chaplin was the father of her child. The blood tests proved he wasn't. Scientifically impossible. But the judge ignored science and ordered Chaplin to pay child support anyway. The man who mastered physical comedy couldn't escape the legal kind. He paid for 18 years for a kid that wasn't biologically his. That's not justice. That's slapstick. Number 7, he hoarded his money like Scrooge McDuck. Chaplin was worth millions but lived like he was broke. He reused film sets, made actors provide their own costumes, and once fired an entire orchestra to save money. His studio nickname? The Millionaire Miser. He'd spend months perfecting a 2-minute scene, but wouldn't spring for lunch catering. Priorities, Charlie. Number 8, he made The Great Dictator, then regretted it. Chaplin's Hitler parody was brilliant, brave, and perfectly timed. Then he watched actual footage from concentration camps and said he never would have made the film if he'd known how bad things really were. Imagine creating your masterpiece, then immediately wishing you could take it back. That's like Van Gogh saying, "Actually, maybe Starry Night was a bad idea." Number 9, he had a nervous breakdown making Modern Times. The stress of being a perfectionist finally caught up. During filming, Chaplin had a complete mental breakdown. Couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, couldn't function. His solution? keep filming anyway. The movie about the dehumanizing effects of modern life literally dehumanized its creator. Method acting taken too far, even for the 1930s. Number 10. He died on Christmas Day. After winning an Oscar, he refused to accept. In 1972, Chaplin finally returned to America to receive an honorary Oscar. The standing ovation lasted 12 minutes, the longest in Academy history. 5 years later, he died on Christmas Day, 1977. Even in death, Chaplin had perfect comedic timing. Leave it to the Little Tramp to upstage Santa Claus one last time. Charlie Chaplin didn't just entertain the world, he scandalized it. From teenage wives to FBI investigations, from artistic genius to personal chaos, he turned his life into the greatest tragicomedy never filmed. And if you're wondering how one man could be simultaneously beloved and reviled, celebrated and exiled, genius and creep, just remember, he did it all while wearing baggy pants and never saying a word. Subscribe for more scandalous, shocking, and absolutely unhinged stories from Hollywood's golden age. Because behind every legend is a mess worth talking about. And we're here to spill all the tea.